Hi there, my name is Teacher Kaye. Did you have a great day? I had a great day too. Well, since it's a great day, let's go on and have a good class today. Before we start, let me ask you, do you like reading stories? If you do, what kind of stories do you like reading? Okay, very good. Let's make a complete sentence. You can say, I like to read about animals. Well, that's perfect because today we will be reading a story and it's going to be about an animal. Now, this story is called a folk tale. A folk tale is a story that has been passed from one generation to another generation. So let's say it was from my grandfather to my father to me. So it's been passed, okay? So the story is about Anansi's sons. Now let's talk about Anansi first. Anansi the spider is a popular character in the tales of the Ashanti people in Ghana. He is a lovable mischief maker. He often gets into trouble. He learns important lessons along the way. Now, while we are reading, I want you to try to imagine what Asansi is doing, okay? Asansi the spider had six gifted sons. Each one was named for his own special talent. One day, Asansi took a walk through the forest. When hours passed and he had not returned, his sons began to worry. See Trouble look into the distance. I see our father and he needs our help, he told his brothers. We must travel to the river to the other side of the forest. Road Builder quickly carved a path through the trees. He and his brothers rushed to save their beloved father. When they arrived at the river's edge, they saw a giant fish. From inside the fish's belly, they could hear Asansi screaming, Help! Help! He yelled. River Drinker began to gulp down water. Soon the river was dry. Game Skinner cut open the fish and freed his father. But before they could celebrate, a bird grabbed Asansi. He carried him into the sky. Stone Thrower wasted no time. He threw a rock at the bird. The bird let go of Asansi. He began to fall. Cushion waited on the ground. He gave his father a soft, safe landing. Finally, Asansi was free from danger. He found a glowing ball of light. I will give this gift to the son who saved me, he said. But he couldn't decide which son should get the prize. So he gave it to the Nyami, the god of all things, to display in the sky. At night, you can still see it. After reading the story, what do you think is that ball of light? Can you imagine? On the last part, it says, at night, you can still see it. So, what is the big ball of light that you can see at night? Very good. So let's make a complete sentence. You can say, it's the moon. Okay, now that answer answers this question. What gift did Asansi give to Tiame? So it's the moon. So let's say, for example, you will be the author. When teachers say author, we talk about the person who writes the story. Okay? So you're going to be the author. Write a new ending for the tale. Okay, the ending here is Asansi gave the moon to Nyame. So if you're going to change the ending, what are you going to do? Or how will you end the story? Okay, well, let's write that down. I will end it the same way. There, that's a perfect sentence. I will end it the same way. So that means you agree on how the story ended. Now, let's say, for example, if Asansi gave the ball to one of his children or one of his sons, do you think it will be fair? Now, the word fair means equal. So, if the word means equal, do you think giving the ball to one of his sons would be fair? Fair? Very good. It will not. There you go. So I think I would agree that we ended the story very well because if the moon is in the sky, everyone can see it fairly, right? Very good. Now, what have you learned about the story? Give me a good sentence telling me the lesson that you learned today. Okay, let me write your sentence. I learned that helping one another is good. Okay, that's good. Helping one another is actually good because in our story, each of the six sons played a role in helping their father. So, if road builder did not make a path, they cannot go to their father. If river drinker did not drink the water, they cannot go to the giant fish. Now, if cushion did not save or waited on the ground, their father would be dead because of the fall. So everybody played a big role, right? Okay, so I think starting today, you should also help other people. Okay? So I'll see you again in our next class. Bye. Bye.